Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco have officially taken their relationship to the next level, marking one of the most talked about celebrity milestones of the year. The stars have tied the knot. For fans who have followed Selena through every up and down of her life, from her early days on Disney Channel to her more recent roles as a musician, actress, and entrepreneur, this moment feels like the closing of a long, winding chapter and the start of a brand new one. For Benny, whose influence behind the scenes in music has shaped pop culture over the past decade, this wedding is not just a personal win, but a heartwarming celebration of finding love in a world that often feels too loud, too fast, and too demanding. The wedding, which was both private and perfectly curated, was shared with the world through an Instagram post that immediately went viral, showing the two in their wedding dress and tuxedo, smiling so widely at each other that it's hard not to feel the contagious happiness through the screen. In one of the most tender images from the carousel, Selena is sitting on the grass, her white Ralph Lauren gown flowing around her like a pool of light, while Benny rests his head in her lap, his tuxedo jacket slightly undone, his expression peaceful and almost childlike. It is the kind of picture that feels cinematic, the kind of picture that makes even the most cynical viewers believe in love again. Their hands are locked tightly, the world fading out around them, as though for that moment there are no flashing cameras, no screaming fans, no headlines, just two people who finally found the place where they are meant to be. The caption was simple yet powerful, with Selena writing something along the lines of, "Forever sounds just right with you," while Benny, true to his playful personality, kept his part of the post short and sweet, joking about how he was officially off the market and how he had traded the studio for forever. According to reports from insiders close to the couple, both stars wore Ralph Lauren, and fashion critics have already declared that their outfits will go down as some of the most iconic celebrity wedding looks in recent memory. The crisp, classic tailoring of Benny's tux perfectly contrasted the ethereal delicacy of Selena's dress, which was said to feature intricate hand-sewn lace details and a sweeping train that fluttered behind her as she walked barefoot across the grass for some of their portraits. It was clear the clothing was chosen not just as a fashion statement, but as an extension of who they are as a couple. Effortlessly stylish but grounded, deeply in love but still playful. Vogue, which reportedly had an exclusive on the wedding shoot, confirmed that the two officially tied the knot earlier in the day rather than in the evening, a break from tradition that reflected their preference for intimacy and natural light. The ceremony was held outdoors under a soft September sun, with close friends and family present, though not a single paparazzo was able to get a shot until Selena and Benny themselves decided to share their joy with the world. Their love story, which began publicly in July 2023, has been one of Hollywood's most fascinating to watch, in part because Selena and Benny had known each other long before they became a couple. Their relationship was not the kind born out of sudden fame or fleeting attraction, but one that grew slowly, nurtured by years of friendship and professional collaboration. They first worked together on some of Selena's biggest songs, including Kill 'Em With Kindness, Same Old Love, and I Can't Get Enough, and fans who revisit those tracks now can't help but hear them differently, as if there were small hints hidden in the lyrics that the universe had been trying to tell us all along that these two were destined for more than just hit records. For years, they existed in each other's orbits, both busy building their careers, sometimes dating other people, sometimes facing heartbreaks publicly and privately, until the timing finally aligned, and friendship quietly turned into romance. The beginning of their relationship was almost cinematic in itself. By July 2023, when rumors first began swirling that Selena was dating Benny, fans were skeptical, even protective. Selena had been through so much, from her high-profile breakup with Justin Bieber, to her very public battle with lupus and the subsequent kidney transplant, to the emotional weight of growing up under the constant microscope of fame. Benny, meanwhile, had long been known as one of the music industry's most prolific producers, working with names like Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Halsey, Katy Perry, and Maroon 5. But Benny was not always a household name to casual fans, and some wondered if he was truly a match for someone as globally adored as Selena. Over time, though, as the two began appearing together in public, their chemistry became undeniable. They weren't just another Hollywood couple putting on a show for the cameras. They were goofy together, tender, unafraid to post unfiltered selfies, and candid about their love in a way that felt refreshingly real. Ironically, Selena dropped her single Soon, a track produced in collaboration with Benny, just a month into their romance. A song that was meant to be a cheeky, empowering anthem about embracing singlehood. The timing made fans laugh, but Selena later admitted in interviews that it was just a coincidence and that she was already falling for Benny when the track came out. What followed was a year of love that played out both privately and in small glimpses shared with the world. Cozy date nights, playful cooking videos, public support for each other's projects, and Benny attending multiple red carpet events as Selena's date, including the 2024 Emmy Awards, where she was nominated for her role in Only Murders in the Building. Those moments were some of the first times fans had seen Selena look so relaxed and genuinely happy in years, leading to a swell of support for the couple. By December 2024, after just over a year of dating, Benny decided to take the next big step. In true Benny fashion, he kept it personal, unexpected, and perfectly imperfect. Reports say he proposed during a casual outdoor picnic, which was made even more charming by the fact that Taco Bell was the main course, a nod to one of Selena's favorite guilty pleasures. In a world where celebrity proposals often involve yachts, fireworks, and extravagant trips across the globe, Benny's proposal was a quiet reminder that sometimes the grandest gestures are the ones that focus only on the two people involved. He presented Selena with a massive marquise-cut diamond ring, a stone that has long been considered elegant and timeless. And she reportedly burst into tears, saying yes before he could even finish asking the question. It was, by all accounts, a moment filled with laughter, happy tears, and tacos, which feels exactly like the kind of story they will tell their future children. The months leading up to the wedding were filled with quiet planning, with both Selena and Benny determined to keep things intimate and meaningful, rather than over the top. They reportedly kept the guest list small, inviting only their closest friends, family members, and collaborators who had been part of their journey. There were no leaked details about the venue, no major press speculation about the dress, and no tabloid frenzy about celebrity guests, just a couple focusing on each other, choosing to block out the noise of the outside world. This decision was particularly significant for Selena, who has spent much of her adult life having her personal milestones scrutinized and dissected by the media. This time, she and Benny were in control of the narrative from start to finish. The wedding itself was described by those who attended as magical and deeply emotional. There were tears, laughter, and moments when the whole crowd went silent, as though everyone understood they were witnessing something rare. At one point during the vows, Benny reportedly became so choked up he had to pause, wiping his eyes and making Selena laugh softly before she reached out to hold his hand. Selena's vows, meanwhile, were said to be heartfelt and honest, speaking about the ways Benny had changed her life, how he made her feel safe, seen, and truly loved for who she is, not for the image the world has built around her. As the ceremony ended, the couple shared a kiss to the sound of applause and cheers from their guests. And then the celebration continued into the afternoon with music, dancing, and plenty of food that reflected their personalities, including more Taco Bell as a playful nod to their engagement.